Like for novice owners, what do you find like the best breeds for a novice owner? The easier to train, I guess.
Well, as far as breed is concerned, there's a lot of them, and there's a lot of personal preference, especially when it comes to appearance. But I tell people that there's three basic types of dogs. There's the type of dog that's bred to work with man, the dog bred to work for man, and the dog that's bred to not work at all. Basically just sit in your lap and keep you company.
Right.
Those companion dogs, like Havanese and Bijans and Maltese, Pugs, these dogs are really bred down in temperament, so they're much less likely to have problems. So for a novice owner, those are pretty good. A lot of the designer dogs, like the Cavapoo, really good first owner dog.
Is that just because they're bred to just sit still, or because of the mix of the two of the poo? You know what I mean? It's because of the poo.
Well, they're bred to be a companion dog. They're not really bred to work, so they don't have drive, and they bred a lot of instincts down in dogs like that just make them easier to own.
So you won't have to walk them as much. You won't have to run them as much. Is that what you're saying? Kind of. Not that you're condoning that.
Every dog needs training. Every dog needs socialization. But as far as some are easier than others. The companion dogs are really bred down in temperament a lot, so they're, in my opinion, a little easier to own. And then the second to that would be the dogs that are bred to work with you. Take commands, German Shepherds, Labrador Retriever, Golden Retriever, any kind of bird dog, hunting dogs. These dogs are bred to work with people and take commands, and they're bred to be trained, and they're bred to be under control to a certain degree. So those dogs typically do well with beginner owners. And then the dogs that are bred to work for man are supposed to be more free thinkers, more independent types, dogs that are bred to just go do their job and not look back for you. Hey, am I doing this right?
Right.
Like terriers. Terriers are all bred to basically, keep vermin off the farm, snakes, rats, fox, things like that. So they're kind of feisty a lot of times.
Right.
More exotic dogs like the Akita, bear hunter and dog fighter. Those dogs are much harder to own. Definitely not for the first-time owner. And then, other types of exotics or rare, more aloof breeds like the Basenji, the Saluki, certain scent hounds are pretty aloof. So you really have to work a lot with a relationship with those types of dogs. And they're not warm and fuzzy like your retriever types typically are.